Hey guys, I'm Chesapeake. This is Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors, and this video is on a product I've been testing out for a little while now. This is the 20-degree synthetic puffle from Sierra Madre Research. Not quite a budget option, coming in at $179 for this synthetic version in 20 degrees. The 20 degree down is $229. The 40 degree down is $189. The 40 degree synthetic is $149, and they also have a 55 degree. But while that might be a little high, it is extremely versatile. And you can see right now I've got it in top quilt mode. You have snaps running all the way down each of the long sides right here. This is the slate green gray. Each end has really substantial draft collars and end cinches. So you can, either way you snap it, it fills up hole that's created when you have a snap or zipper footbox. When you cinch this end up, there creates a hole right here, and this end baffle fills that right up. And then the same thing when you cinch it around your neck, and then snap the snap behind your neck to get yourself nice and cozy in there. This will seal around your neck to keep any drafts out. So here's the back of it. You can make the footbacks as small or as large as you want. So you're really tall, you want a longer footbox, so that's extremely versatile right there. Let's see here. You have really nice stitching. I mean, this thing is really built well. These buttons, these snaps are not going to pull out. It's really stitched nice. This is a really buttery smooth fabric. And I will leave a link in the description so you can get all the stats. I forget exactly what weight fabric this is. I think it's a 20D, possibly, is what it feels like. Both sides, it's like a micro ripstop. Really hard to tell, but it's really soft. And then it can also be opened up, obviously, into a quilt. So we'll do that right now. I'm going to do it one-handed. You have cord locks on each of the corners, each of the four corners. So we just open that up. Open that up. And now we have a very large blanket that you can use, anywhere. You can use it at camp, you can use it at the beach, you can use it in your yard, on a picnic. So you can see here you have a really super large blanket that has got a DWR treatment on the one side, so you're not going to ruin it. It's waterproof, or water resistant, I'm sorry. And this is the heavier side, the outside, I guess you'd say. Get the Sierra Madre tagged here. Here's an up-close look at the corner hardware with the cord lock, and it's like the little details. You've got a small grosgrain ribbon here that keeps the cord lock on the quilt, so you can open it with one hand. You're not just pulling the cord lock down the cord. It's got really nice finishing touches to the ends of the end cinch shot cord here. Another nice touch. There is a hidden pocket here with a YKK zipper on it. And if you open that up, you have this jumble of cord right here. And what this jumble of cord is UnderQuilt suspension. So you have two of these lengths of shot cord with pack hooks that will connect to the D-rings on each corner. And then this quilt also becomes an UnderQuilt. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. You just snap it in. I'm gonna cheat and use my foot. There we go. So you just do that on each of the corners and wrap it around the end whipping of your hammock or the carabiner you're using or whatever, and then you can adjust it. Since it is a Line Loc hook, you can adjust it and take up the slack in it, and now you have a hammock underquilt. So you've got a blanket, a top quilt, and an underquilt, and then you can also snap multiple puffles together and make a huge blanket. We got the SMR Madre logo right here, and like I said, this is the synthetic version, so it's been dubbed the synthetic puffle vegan, which is quite funny. Here you've got the materials it's made from. They're Hydro Shield. This is the 20-degree version. Got it on both sides there. So this is a really, really nice blanket at the higher end of the market. So definitely, like I said, it's not a budget option, but is extremely, extremely versatile. So if you have the pennies to spend, I definitely recommend checking it out. Like I said, they have 20, 40, and 55-degree options down in synthetic, and then also in a couple different colors. This slate green really pops, I think, and they also have an orange and an electric blue, and I think 1 or 2 other colors. And I've been using it for about 2 months now, I think, month and a half, 2 months, as a blanket, as a top quilt, and as an underquilt. And just this last weekend, I showed it in the video, the last video I uploaded, where I used it as a top quilt, and it was just too hot to use at 40 degrees. I fell asleep on top of it. It was that warm, and using down blankets so much, I was kind of skeptical about the thinness of this blanket, but I was kind of not thinking that this could be a 20-degree blanket as thin as it is. I mean, there's not much to it, but they've got some sort of special magic in there that I haven't used it at 20 degrees yet, because I got it before, after the weather changed, the temperature changed. But let me tell you what, it was a heater at 40 degrees. So this fall and next winter, we're definitely going to do a proper review of it. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this as a blanket, as a product that I'm checking out. I bought it myself. SMR Madre didn't send it to me or anything like that. So I just wanted to give you guys another look at something on the higher end of things. I try to feature as much budget stuff as I can, because I'm really mostly interested in that, having a family, daughter in college, another one going to college, and a 9-year-old who's into swimming and gymnastics and drawing and soccer and every other thing that a 9-year-old girl can get into. So quality budget items are extremely important to me, but sometimes a product comes along that costs a little bit more, but it's got a couple qualities that make it worth it. I mean, this is one of those products, I think. If you haven't seen Shark Tank, SMR Madre was featured on Shark Tank a couple years ago, and they received a deal from Richard Branson, actually. They came out with their 9-ox flat lay hammock, their new bay and shelter system, and another one. So they've been around for a couple years now. I was at a group hammock hang event a couple years ago, and I met the owner, Richard Rett, and his wife. Awesome people, and they make some really good gear. So check out SMR Madre. This is the puffle. This is the 20. Maybe you just want to check out the 55-degree in synthetic and get all the versatility in a price that's a little bit more manageable. I think the 55-degree synthetic is right around the $100 range. So still a little expensive, but you're getting the versatility of a couple different products in one. So I really think that while it might not be for everybody, it's definitely worth checking out. So let me know what you guys think of this one. It definitely doesn't compare to the one Tigress blanket that I also just did a video on. They're in totally different leagues. You know, this is down. It's a $60 blanket, but it's an amazing $60 blanket, let me tell you. You know, it's definitely different from the Costco down throw blanket that I have. You know, this isn't, like I said, this is an UnderQuilt that I got turned into. You know, this, when it was new, I think it cost like $40 or so. And this is now a UnderQuilt for my War Bonnet Ridge Runner bridge hammock. And it has faux baffles sewn into it and a bunch of goose down added. I've used this into the 30s. So, yeah, that's, you know, right in the same kind of category as this blanket. But, you know, just a different option. I wanted to give you guys kind of something I really wanted to try out and spend the money on because it's worth it, I think, just for the versatility. So, I'm Chesapeake Hammock and Outdoors. This is Sierra Madre Research 20-degree synthetic puffle. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Any questions? I'll be happy to answer them. Got a beautiful spring day here on at the head of the Chesapeake Bay. Don't forget to go to Bigfoot Bushcraft and use the coupon code Chesapeake at discount. You get 15% off your order. They got some awesome, amazing fire starters called fire plugs and a huge, gigantic ferro rod that throws sparks like I've never seen a ferro rod throw before. So I'm going to be doing a video on that here either today or tomorrow to throw up for you guys. So check them out. Bigfoot Bushcraft. I'm Chesapeake. I'll see you guys next time.